6 chapters left.
Hey, it's Cool Kid here, and I'll be talking about, my usual One Piece chapter review today. But before we get into that, something interesting happened, and, well, the unofficial translation actually came out a little bit earlier than usual. Yeah, it came out late Thursday instead of Friday. So, yeah, that was cool, and hell, I was able to even read the chapter earlier, and heck, I'm even able to do this review earlier, which, if I'm fast enough, this video will hopefully come out on Friday. But if it isn't, happy Halloween, everybody! Yeah! So, there's that, and that's also probably why I brought out my Halloween costume Mimikyu. Wait, what's even its actual name? Eerie Delights Mimikyu. I could see that, but I brought him out for this review. Just the fact that either this video is coming out on Hallows Eve or Halloween night, and I think either night's probably one of the perfect times. So yeah, he's out, and if you guys see my Halloween themed video, I'm sorry guys if the Black Clover chapter review was bad. I'm sorry. Well, I promise you to Black Clover fans, I'll get when there's a good chapter, I'll do a good review. So there's that. Anything else I should do before getting onto the review? Put Zangetsu here because we use Halloween enough, right? So or just remember, happy Halloween for you. If it's Hallows Eve, well, either way. Okay, let's just get on to the chapter review. Chapter 994. God, that is so close to chapter 1000. But chapter 994, also known as Yamato. I have seen another translation of this chapter that said it's just I am Yamato. So I guess that just I actually kind of here's what the official will translate it as. But for this week's cover page, we got the Beige's Oh My Family final chapter. Guys, you know what this means? We're getting no more cover pages of Beige's Oh My Family. Woo! Yeah, we finally got it. No more Beige's Oh My Family. Yeah, it even has Finn, to represent the end of the movie, or in this case, the end of Beige's Oh My Family. But let's get into what it actually says. So, Beige's Oh My Family final chapter: the swaying sounds of gunfire. A happy ship sails onward with, I guess, everyone in Beige's ship, finally happy with families reunited. Lola finally being married. Beige getting off the damn island. So, that's good. I mean, look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't hate this cover story. I just think it went for way too long. And I think a lot of people can agree with that. And we're finally can't wait for whatever the next cover page story is going to be. Or be disappointed because they went on for way too long. So, let's get into the, actual meat and potatoes of the chapter. So, the chapter starts off with, we're back on the roof on top of Onigashima. So, thank God we're now away from that. So, we get them on top with Okiku falling down, and let's see. So Beast Pirate members are, freaking out. Well, there's destruction everywhere. And we do see some of the minks. I do see a musketeer. And we got Inarashi being telling, I guess, all the minks, like, yeah, just get away from the roof right now. So they say yes, sir. So they're all leaving, and then we got Kanjuro lighting his sword, and I think he's cauterizing the wound or something. So yeah, Kanjuro does that, and then he tells Okiku, like, can you stand? And she's like, of course I can. And we got freaking, Kaido being like, oh, that should how it be it. That unresounding resolve. And Kaido continues to say, you samurai, I like you. You, just as I did with Roger and Whitebeard, you put up with a good fight, but it's not with the advances of time, but rather in death, humans obtain perfection. And then Kaido transforms into his regular form. Yeah, he gets out of his Dragon Zone form, which I do find interesting. I don't know. When I thought about reading this chapter, I was like, wait, why would he do that? Then I looked at it and I was thinking about the moment with, I don't know, maybe when Kaido, actually fights, he's like, okay, I'll keep going serious, going in his regular form. And even he says, like, well, wouldn't you agree? Now, let's end this. Or maybe, like, when he goes into his, I guess, just human form, or possibly Oni. You never know. He's like, okay, this is where when I'm going to end things, I go into here. So, definitely an interesting fact to point out. And Kanjuro tells Kaido, don't flatter yourself. Being killed by you would give us no honor. And that really ends what we have on the rooftop for now. So we go back inside the castle, and looks like we're on floor 1, which means I guess Luffy has progressed a floor in between chapters. Yeah, I could totally see. I think probably, if we got, reaching a floor every, chapter, and we probably would get stopped by chapter 1000. Yeah, I could see that, but yeah. Luffy progresses the floor to, actual floor number 1. And then we got pretty much Luffy just, running straight towards the head, trying to, get up to the top while Sanji and Jinbei are just taking out the ruffians of the random nobody who cares, members of the Beast Pirates. And then we get an interesting fellow in the background, and just some random Beast Pirate members like, oh yes, Master Four Tricks, Master Hamlet. You can stop them. And we get the reveal of Master Four Tricks and Master Hamlet, both headliners, and oh my god. I don't know what the fuck is up with these designs. Like seriously, the first time I saw these designs, I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, okay. I explain this to you. So we got, I think Master Hamlet's the guy where, like, okay. Imagine a giraffe, and instead of a giraffe's head, it was just a full person on there. It's, God, that's so weird. And then we got Four Tricks, who, I'm not shitting you, his head and his body comes out of a chicken's ass. God damn it, Car. But yeah. He's like, his body just comes out of a chicken's ass. I'm like, what? What the hell is it with the Oda? And as you guessed, that they're just Sanji and Junpei take them out like no problem. I'm feeling like, right here for the next couple of chapters, freaking Oda's probably just going to be like, okay, how ridiculous am I going to make these, headliners, these smile fruit users? And last chapter, that was strange, but I wouldn't say it did make me like, that's kind of funny, but yet strange. This is fucking ridiculous. But probably next couple chapters we're going to see more of these, small user designs. They're going to get even more ridiculous. Oh man, I can't wait until we get into the final floor, because oh shit, I feel like it's going to get so fucking crazy ass, insane, ridiculous. Dude, I might be even laughing for like solid minute because of that. Who knows? But yeah, continue. They're both knocked down. Then we go back down to the live floor, and pretty much all the rebellion samurai are freaking the hell out. It's like, oh no, I got a bit. We're getting so cold. And you can see some of the pleasurers being like, it's like, hey, why we can check into this? It's so damn cold. Let me turn to it. And Queen's like, pleasurers, all your laughing's the only real thing you're good for us. Just make yourself useful and turn others into, Oni demons. Actually, I know the Viz called them, ice, ice Oni instead of ice demon. I don't know. I mean, Oni probably is more appropriate since this is, Wano. But, yeah. So let me get back to this chapter. Yeah, let's see. I even got some more being like, what the, like, don't let them touch you. Fend them off with all your weapons. So remember, guys, if you're in a zombie apocalypse, remember, keep them away. Have weapons. No physical bare hand battle. So we even see some of the, like actual samurai, not the rebellion samurai, but the, actual samurai that, works for, I guess, Kaido now since Orochi's dead. And we even got Hoti, which, I think he's the leader, which Hoti? Yeah, I think that's his name. Wait, shit. Yeah, wait, I didn't even forget about it? Yeah, I was surprised by that, too. And he's like, damn, Queen, these demons are attacking just blindly to enemies. And, even, we got to Horror Girl, where one of them's like, hey, man, look, Boss Osama got infected. And he even says, poor girl, please forgive me. Instead of hurt my comrades, I'll prefer to. And he's like, don't be rash, you fool. And he's like, I don't want to become a demon or Oni. And he's like, there has to be a way. There has to be a way. And he keeps saying, I will cut you down with hesitation. Don't hasten your death. And then next scene, which I'll just mention this. I do find that, I guess so, we get a little characterization for a nobody. Where it's like just a nobody beast pirate member. It's like, hey brother, stop this. Don't you remember we joined this pirate crew together? This is way too cruel, Master Queen. You're only good with that. No! And then we go to the Straw Hats next, which we get Chopper being basically like, okay, for me to make a drug and just, making a bunch of injections to all of the infected around this battlefield, it's just unrealistic. Yeah, unrealistic standards. Which, this is One Piece, so, damn car. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Unrealistic standards were in One Piece. There's no such thing as unrealistic standards. And, oh, yeah. I do kind of find it funny. We got both Robin and Chopper. They're just literally holding planks of wood just to keep them out of this place. And he says, well, unlike Udon, the mastermind that created this virus is in this very place right now. And we get a shot of Queen, and I think this is Chopper saying that, like, well, if the creator of the virus most likely, had made some kind of antibody on him, if I could get that, it's possible that I can create just I'll reproduce it in a bunch of quantities. And Chopper's like, man, all the people, it had to be one of the calamities. To pull it off would be a daunting task. And Chopper does mention that, well, rather than, worry about its violent conducts, I'm worried more about its, after effects. For the body to increase in ferocity and strength, and, an abnormal about a freezing on the skin. There's no way in hell a human body can survive to take them out for long. And even Robin's like, well, what if we leave them alone? What would happen to them? And we got Queen up here, like, man, he sounds like a speaker. He's like, yeah, they'll freaking die. Yeah, if you're infected, you'll die, and, yeah, in about an hour. And these freezing demons, were your friends, subordinates, leaders, whoever, who cares? Right now, they're probably the most excited they've ever been. Make sure you give their goodbye kisses to them. Well, if you do that, you'll probably get infected, but whatever. And we go back to, surprise, Apu? Yeah, we go back to Apu, which, yeah, with Apu, he's like, he's literally at, like, I guess the door inside, the tower, and he's like, hey man, come on, get me out, I need to get the hell out of here, and especially with this weapon. And Queen calls out to Apu, like, hey Apu, catch this. And Apu gets it. He's like, what the hell is this? And Queen, well, yeah, I'll just say it. Queen tells him, like, oh yeah, this is the one, and this is the only antibody in the world for this ice demon. And he's like, wait, for the ice demon plague? And he's like, yeah, if this in some way gets stolen, your head's for the chopping block. Say, what? And Queen's like, oh, congratulations. Let's start with the live game show. So, yeah, we're having a live game show, apparently. And freaking Apu's like, wait, what the hell? And he's like, hey, it wouldn't be a game if you gave everyone a fighting chance. So, murder, betrayal, anything goes. A game of tag with the ice demons. And freaking all these Straw Hats on the ground floor, they notice that, and they're like, oh my god, hey, everyone immediately go after Apu. He has the antibodies. We need it now. Zoro's like, I'm already on this. And we got, I guess some random Beast Pirate members are like, hey, June, hey, don't get their hands on it. Our comrades will die if we don't do this. And we got Hoti being like, make sure any of them don't get that. And we got, like, I guess the last scene of Apu in this chapter just being like, wait a minute, Queen, you're too crazy. And let's see, and I guess we're back on to Queen on the speaker being like, okay, Apu, if you manage to escape in an hour, you win and everyone dies. So everyone fight for the goddamn cure. And that literally ends, I guess, this scene with it, which is, I mean, okay. I do kind of find this a little insane, but you know, we all know they need to give a fight chance, and look. If the Straw Hats gets on it, and I'm sure Chopper can probably quickly, you know, reverse engineer it and just make like a bunch of antibodies, so you know everyone on the battlefield is cured. So you know, I'm sure Chopper will be able to do it, but you know. Having, like, it literally right now, it's literally, like, everyone against Apu, at least on the ground floor. Then we go to the tower where Yamato and Momo are at. And we got Sasaki being like, you don't really think you can escape with that kind of burn, don't you think, young master Yamato? And Momonosuke is like, who the hell are you? And we got Sasaki saying, as long as that brat is dead, our mission will be complete. And we got Shinobu on the ground being like, I don't know who the hell you are, but if you're an ally, please protect Momonosuke. And we get Yamato saying, I will save you too, Miss Shinobu. 20 years ago, I was present at Owen's execution. And we do see, like, I guess a little image of flashback where we got Yamato with the, you know, the mask, and at least from how she looks, if I were to give an estimate, she's probably like, I would say 8 or 9, hell, maybe even like 12-ish or something. So, like, my prediction right now, Yamato is roughly around the age of 28 to, like, I don't know, 33, maybe even 35 at this point. But you know, she says she was at the execution, at Owen's execution, and then everyone's surprised, and she remembers, you know, what Shinobu said back during then. How dare you call him a foolish lord? He saved all your lives. Remember that speech during the flashback? And Yamato says, I was moved to tears by those words. I was moved to tears how Kazuki Oden lived his life. Yeah, I really want to do that thing again, but yeah. Yeah, she says that, and then, boom, campfire hits her. You know, she's able to survive that attack. And she tells Momonosuke, on that day, I rushed the castle to save you. And he's like, but how were you unharmed? And he says, I'm sorry. I can only watch as Kaido threaten to drop you from the rooftop. And we get Yamato charging up an attack on that day. I wasn't strong. And then he swings the attack, and I guess she's doing like some kind of air blast with the Kanobu bat. Wait, is that what's it called? I'll figure it out later. But yeah, she swings it. This is an air attack to hit, I guess, one of the, you know, armored forces. I don't even think we got a name for him, but some chubby looking guy gets hit, knocked back, and Momonosuke is like, "Who are you?" And Yamato says, "A while ago I introduced myself as Odin, but I'm also known as Yamato, and I'm prepared to die for you." And chapter ends. And wait, we got a week break. Oh, just a week break. Hey guys, a week break. It's doable. Well, at least I know now we're definitely not going to get to chapter 1000 before the year ends. But hey, we're lucky. So that's the end of the chapter, and for this section of the video, I had to re-record it because I didn't really like my text. So hey, we're doing that, and plus I actually do know now that it's Halloween, so happy Halloween. I know for a fact, unless if you're watching this video on a different day, then happy whatever goddamn day it is. But yeah, so at least for this chapter, probably my favorite section is towards the end with Yamato. It's not just because I like Yamato. Okay. It's because I do like Yamato, but yeah, I definitely do like at least where this is heading, where we're getting Sasaki versus Yamato, and I'm thank God this didn't go the route of you guys remember a couple chapters ago with Yamato versus Ulti. It's like oh yeah, we're going to get a fight with those two, but then literally I think it was next chapter or the chapter after that where Yamato just says, "Oh yeah, Ulti, I just climbed a wall," because everyone knows dinosaurs can't climb. So what's this? Ugh, God, that really did kind of annoy me. But yeah, Yamato versus Sasaki, I'm definitely all for it, and at least that looks like what the direction is going for. Even if I don't know if Yamato versus Sasaki happens, because I still want Sasaki to have some kind of confrontation with Koshiro or Denjiro or whatever the hell you want to call him at this point. I feel like there has to be some kind of confrontation between those two. I guess I'll mention this since I probably won't make a video about it, but I've heard this theory that Sasaki is Kokoro's son. Because if you guys remember, from Water 7 and everything, I think it was mentioned that her son went out to see it or something. So, yeah. And, him, all the resemblance and kind of looking fishman-ish and everything. And, especially with the hat that Sasaki is wearing. And, I'm like, yeah. I could totally see that. And, I'm kind of up for it. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm like, super saying that, oh yeah, Saki is definitely Kokoro's son. But it is, I'm like, okay. I can see that. Would I like that perhaps to be revealed? Yeah, sure. But if it isn't, I'm perfectly fine with that. And I definitely also do like we're just getting, a little more pieces and bits of Yamato's backstory, and the thing with flashbacks, I mean, even if we don't get like a real Yamato flashback, I feel like at least we need to get some kind of flashback to explain what the hell was up with Ace, because I don't know, because we still got the question of Ace, and even at this point in the story, Ace is still a relevant character, even after his death. But yeah, I feel like at least with the relationship, I really want to know what the hell was up with Ace and Yamato, because Yamato knows about Ace. Yamato met Ace in the past. But what the hell was Ace even doing? Like, even a lot. I know a lot of people predicted like, okay, Ace in the past, he reached Wano. He knew that Kaido was controlling it, so he's like, okay, come King of the Pirates, because this happened. I think, I think the flashback happened before he joined Whitebeard's crew. But yeah, he was going to get in a fight with Kaido, but Yamato stopped him because he was, I don't know, too weak or something like that. I need some kind of explanation. What the hell was that? And even Yamato explained that, I introduced myself as Odin, but I am also known as Yamato. So yeah, because I think this actually wait a minute. I think yeah, pretty much Yamato. That was when Yamato. I think this might have been the first time that he introduced himself as Yamato, but not Odin, because it's always because he's been introducing himself as Odin, but I think the only other time he might have said himself being Yamato is with Luffy. So it's just an interesting thing to point out. Let's see what else. I guess I could talk about the whole everything that's happened on the ground floor. And look. I'm sure Zoro or somebody will get the antibody from Apu, and I don't know what the hell is. Because I've been thinking, because with this chapter, I'm trying to think. I'm like, okay, Apu, what the hell is up with you? And what the heck is Uda trying to do with you? Because, I don't know. Especially the start of this act with Apu showing up and, him basically the one who basically betrayed the alliance even before it started. And honestly, I thought he might even, die or not even, flip to join the battle against Kaido. But I wonder what the heck's with Apu. And even when someone gets the antibody back, like, I'm sure Queen's going to fight, and it's not like he has to, go down there and worry about, getting himself infected. Like, let's just say if Chopper just got the antibody and Queen saw that, it's like, no, I gotta make sure nothing's happening. So he has like a minigun if you forgot, so you could just, he's probably going to take, pot shots down. So there's that at least. I mean, I don't know, especially with the whole thing with Queen, with this ice plague, and it's just, attacking everyone. I wonder, because I doubt, like, really anyone from Kaido's forces, except for maybe Apu, I guess, might, fight against Queen. I mean, I could definitely, because I'm not sure, but I could see someone like Hoti, maybe, I wouldn't say switching sides, but to say he's, like, no. Queen is just too, I wouldn't say rambunctious, but too much of danger. He's going out now. That might happen. I don't know, because we haven't seen Fuku Rokuju in a while. And, like, okay. With Fuku Rokuju, I think we can all agree that, he's going to do something to, later reveal that Orochi is not dead. Because I think we all can agree Oroshi's not dead. I think we can all agree at least with that. But, yeah, I'm sure whenever Chopper gets the antibody, he's going to be able to reproduce it pretty quickly. Um, and let me go to, I guess climbing up the tower section with all these dumbass, crazy ass zones that like. Okay. I'm still trying to think about this. How the hell is Hamlet and Fortrix? Well, okay. I can at least see Fortrix to be a headliner, but Hamlet? Really? Oh, wait. It's not like they really matter. I mean, actually thinking about it, on the final four, because I said earlier, like, oh, it's going to have some ridiculous, stupid smile or use that's going to look so ridiculous, it's going to make my ass laugh. But maybe on the final floor, it's King, because I think King's still on the top, right? No, because the last time we saw King, he was where he was kicking Sanji, and Sanji was like, oh, man, this right suit's tough. It barely even took a scratch on me, but we haven't seen him since, and he might be like, right to, the stairway to the roof. He's standing right by, like, no one's getting past me. So I could easily see this where both Sanji and Jinbei, are like, okay, Luffy, you head up while we distract and take down King. Because that definitely could happen. And even though I think that's probably what's going to happen, I know Zoro fanboys are going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe is Sanji like on a real ass fight with King. And God, I feel like I have to say this every time, but dude, does it really fucking matter? But I really don't think it matters if Sanji or Zoro fight the I guess number one subordinate or the person under Kaido, because I know how it goes. Zoro fights number two, Sanji fights number three, but it could be the other way around. And I do agree with why I say that every chapter, every next chapter is going to see them progress. Luffy progressing one floor up. I still think it. I mean, I know I said this earlier, but I still think at least with Kaido, because just like he did with Luffy, he went into his just regular human / possibly Oni form, and just like with Luffy, he comes out like, okay, this form is to end the battle, to show my peers' strength. And I really don't think, like, for the next chapters, we're going to see, just the scabbards at all until Luffy reaches the top to see them completely almost devastated. So I think that's where it's at least going to go. And I'm actually surprised because Okiku is still in the battle. Yeah. I actually thought they were like, oh shit, Okiku was, well, not going to die, but be like seriously injured, and probably whenever Luffy reaches the top, and I don't know, probably by the time Luffy reaches the top, freaking a kid will probably be about the same way, or about to reach the top, and with Law there to be seeing Okiku, and I don't know, Law will probably patch her up and be out of the battle for a quick second, and then later on we'll join the fight. But yeah, I'm surprised Okiku is still standing. And does that mean, well, okay, I mean, I still wonder this, because because look, I know how Oda goes with killing off characters. You can't forget Pell, who literally survived a kind of just literally a nuclear bomb blast in the One Piece world, but he still just somehow survived. And I hear people saying, "Oh yeah, Red Scabber's gotta die. Red Scabber's gotta die," and I do think that, yeah, they have to die. We're fighting against Kaido, but is it possible that they just might seem like they might die, and when the battle's over, it's like, oh yeah, most of them got pretty injured, but they'll survive. So I wonder, I wonder how this is going to go. But yeah, how long have I been recording this section of the video? Flying amount, but yeah, I guess I can. Anything else I gotta say before ending this video? As I said before, I do got a One Piece discussion video actually thought out, and I do want to discuss about it. And I don't know. This chapter does. This chapter does have a thought of me like, I could discuss about that or make a theory about this, but I don't know. I'll hold off on that idea until I get into that discussion video. But yeah, I guess happy Halloween, guys. Now I'm actually kind of curious. This year with what. Just wondering, what are you guys exactly doing for Halloween? I mean, at least this year you don't have to worry about trick-or-treaters. Probably don't, at least for me, what's probably going to happen on Halloween is marathon a bunch of, horror movies. I've already watched, this, I would say, this month I've watched at least a good amount of decent of, the classic Universal horror movies. I watched a decent amount, like Frankenstein, which I've watched the 3 classic ones, and I got the, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, The Son of Frankenstein, which I'd probably say my favorite. It's either Bride or Son, in my personal opinion. But yeah, tomorrow I'm probably going to, marathon just a bunch of, classic Universal monster horror movies, Halloween special, just horror movies in general, because I do like watching that kind of stuff. And actually just curious if anyone watching, does anyone know any good horror themed manga? Because honestly, other than Frankenfran, I have not watched any. So I want to know that. And yeah, so anything else I gotta really say for your Halloween spirit? Comment down below your favorite candy or favorite moment in this chapter, or whatever stupid YouTuber stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, that's ends the video. So I'll see you next time when we'll soon progress up the tower to finally face the ultimate beast himself, Kaido, on Onigashima. Have a fun nightmare treat. Yeah. Or whatever.